Diane in Denmark here, just, excuse me, frog in my throat, just a quick video for you today. I'm here in town. I'm meeting my friend Anne-Marie, an old friend of mine, for Christmas lunch. Haven't seen her since the end of the summer. Anyway, I've got my wee Christmas bubbly earrings on today, and I've also got my text gloves on so I can film and not get frozen fingers. Anyway, I thought I would just take you with me because I've got a couple of things that I want to get today. I'm looking for a mandelgave, and I'll explain to you what that is a bit later. I won't stand outside for too long. But anyway, you can see I am in the centre of town. I'm beside the metro, and on behind me we have the theatre, and here is the entrance to Magasin. And as you've seen it all before, all the lovely bikes. Anyway, let's get going and I'll explain a bit more. Right, starting off with lunch with Anne-Marie, we went to a very nice place on Kongens Nytorv called Rivage, a French bistro style restaurant, and there we are having fun. And Anne-Marie, she took a coq madame, a coq monsieur with a couple of fried eggs on the top and salad, and I had tartare of boeuf, a small portion along with some pommes frites, and it was excellent. And we couldn't really manage a dessert, so I got this tiny little box with my espresso coffee, which contained petit four, which were homemade chocolates, and those were delicious too. And we've already decided that we're going to go out again in January. And then we went our separate ways because we both had shopping to do. And just at Kongens Nytorv, there's actually another Christmas market there. Kongens Nytorv is currently under construction. And at Kongens Nytorv, you will also find one of our fanciest and most expensive hotels, the Hotel d'Angleterre, which of course means the Hotel of England, but there we are, it's in the middle of Copenhagen. And they traditionally have a big display of Christmas lights at the front of the hotel. Now, it's a bit boring, I think, this year, but you can see they've got screens on front of the windows, and there's a kind of light show going on. And I'll see if I can fast forward it a bit, because it actually reveals a kind of advent calendar, and you'll see the numbers on the windows. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, there you can see the numbers coming up, but I have to admit I wasn't really impressed. Anyway, we will continue with a spot of shopping. First of all, we're going to go into Magasin, which is the department store, which is 150 years old this year. And I am looking for a marzipan pig. Now, I've mentioned the marzipan pig before. It's something that you win when you find the almond. Whoever finds the almond in their rice pudding on Christmas, during Christmas dinner, they win a marzipan pig. And this is what I've bought this year. You can see here they've got little books which contain chocolate, and one of them is, whoa, there's the pig. So that's one I've bought. So this is inside the department store, and you can see all the lovely chocolate, lots of marzipan, a lot of log style marzipan and chocolate sold at this time of year, but basically we generally make our own. So there we are, all the lovely chocolate. But I got what I came for. And then I'm going to head further into town. Right, so we're down the other end of Strøget, which is the main walking street. Funny Louis Vuitton Christmas tree. We're at the Stork Fountain, and I'm heading in to see the Christmas tables in the Royal Copenhagen porcelain shop. Now, I'm just giving you a wee shot to see all the people wandering about doing their Christmas shopping. Luckily, it's not too cold today, not snowing, not raining. Now, on this part of Slot, you have Georg Jensen, which is a silversmiths, and then right next to it, which is, it's just about to come into focus, there we are, there's Georg Jensen, and then the building on the left, the darker building with the stone brickwork, that is Royal Copenhagen. So you just walk through, and there's a little kind of side street, and it's very nice. There's a little cafe, and it's all very Hygge. You can see some of the Christmas decorations they've got in the sleigh there. And the cafe is very nice. It's lovely to go in and have a coffee and a cake in the afternoon. But as I said, I am in to see the Royal Copenhagen Christmas tables. Now, every year they have either actresses and actors or designers, all different people. This year they have artisans doing the tables, and this is up on the second floor. That's just to be a wee look, and you know that you're in in Denmark when they have lit candles in shops and inside the stores. So anyway, the Christmas tables are, it's a display using Royal Copenhagen porcelain. And this year there's 6 different artisans. Some of them are florists, some of them are paper artists, and they set tables using Royal Copenhagen china. And this one, I have to admit, was my favourite. There are huge paper flowers. I mean, look at those flowers. If you're a crafter, I'm sure you will appreciate the work that's got into those. Those were absolutely stunning. You can see the lady in the background on the big poster there. She was the designer. She's the paper designer. And this was just such a fabulous sight. Probably, I don't know how many man hours it took her, but anyway, you can see the Royal Copenhagen china. They've got the cutlery and pomegranates there, and it's all set up, so it gives you lots of inspiration. But I don't think we will be setting our table like this this Christmas, but hey, you never know. And coming in to see the tables, it's a real kind of institution for the old ladies of Denmark. I usually go in and see them with my friends. Now this is done by another artisan. So you can see they use all different types of greenery, and they can be completely different. This one was a bit more simple. And there are 3 tables in one room, and then you go through the shop. This is part of the shop where they have Christmas decorations. You just pick up a little basket and choose what you want. And you can see here they have the little spinning candle holders. You've probably seen my one on Instagram or in my videos, and Vibeke had one in her house. All different types of spinning candles. There we go. Yeah. We really love our Hygge here in Denmark, and I mean, how many places in the world would you see lit candles in the shops? But anyway, we take our fire safety very seriously. Right, so you can see some of the things on offer, and then you walk through, and then we'll see the next tables. And here's one, a Christmas table, and they had even included a little bowl for the dog and a bone. This one's much more simple. And it's a great place to come in. You can also, if we go over here, there we go, more lit candles. You can look down onto Strå, which is the main walking street, or Strøget, as that's how it's written. And here's another strange one. This one was complete with a horse and somebody reciting a fairy tale. There we go. So very different styles, and it's hard to take them seriously, but they are very beautiful. But I don't think there are many people who would actually set their table like that for Christmas. Anyway, there we go. I'll just give you another look out the window and some of the things that you can buy. Of course, most of the things which are on the tables you can buy in the shop. There we go. There's another look at the horse. Hello, horsey. And a look out down onto the street. There we go. And then I think we've got one more table to go. I think we've seen 5 of them so far. There we go. Oh, here's the last one. And this was in a totally darkened room. And if I remember correctly, this one was done by a florist. And here's an idea for you. There was a big cabbage, a big red cabbage with candles stuck in it, and cutlery. I don't know if you can see that there. So very strange, and a whole lot of glitter on the table. Anyway, I had a nice visit and I had a look in at the tables, and then did a few last minute bits and pieces of shopping, and that is me done. Okay, well, I think I am done with my Christmas shopping, so I'm going to get going now. I'm going to get back on the train. All I've got left to say to you is live long and prosper. May the Danish Hygge be with you, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.